I'm glad he's on our side.
My faith will guide me.
Still in control. Just.
A savvy move recruiting Halsin to our cause. While I'm adept at most forms of weave manipulation, druidic magic is not my area of expertise. He will make for a most useful option to have in reserve.
I think I'll enjoy traveling with Halsin. Not for his wit or wisdom. He'll just make an excellent shield if we're attacked.
Halsin's proved himself a fine ally already. He'll be useful in battle, if those tree trunk arms are an indication.
Once, you could hear nature's symphony in this place. Now, it is quiet. Quiet and dead.
I can make some animal noises, if it'll make you feel more at home.
You bleat well enough as it is.
Let me out, let me out, let me out!
I won fair and square.
Though shrouded.
Go on, find someone spoiled. I'm not going back. Yes, I don't...
He's fled. We need to track him down.
I'll make my own fun if I have to. And my own friends.
Shall we cut and run?
Never a dull moment. Time for some bloody work.
Just keep watch.
Sylvanas, let me strike true.
What should I do?
Let me show you my favorite toy.
Survival is all that matters. That should work.
Why couldn't you just leave me alone? Why can't I just stay here, playing? I had everything I've ever wanted, right here! And you've ruined it. I'm not leaving. You can't make me.
Be gentle. He's much more than a child. But he doesn't truly know that. It shall be done. Oliver, nobody is making you leave. This is your home. But it is dark, empty, lonely. I don't want you to be alone. I want you to be with Thaniel.
Why should I go back to him? He abandoned me.
No, you were stolen from each other. Neither of you are to blame. And I know your pain. I truly do. Thaniel was my friend also. I played with him, grew up while he stayed the same. He made me who I am today. And then he was ripped away from me. Same as for you. But you need not be alone any longer. You need not invent friends. Thaniel is back. He is waiting for you.
Fine. I'll do it. It might be nice to be with him again. Bye. And thank you for playing with me.
It's done, at last. Soon the land will be unshrouded. We should return to Thaniel when we can. I needed that.
I don't believe it. They can't be.
Breathe, child. Resist not the winds of change.
No. No!
Listen. Dost thou not hear it? Where creation... Bella.
They're dead.
Your very soul is tangled in shadow. Arabella's magic. What?
The girl must learn the ways of the arcane. But she shan't remain here. Arabella hold, but
Bowman.
Fear not, girl. The weave knows thy purpose. It will guide.
You feel the grief fade as if it were your own. There is a lightness in her now, veiling the power within, soothing it.
Is that my future? Is that why they died?
It is.
It's wonderful. Thank you, Bo. If there are people like you...
The druid Halsin spoke to me while I was sleeping. He spoke of you. Said that you fought shadow and spite to restore me. 100 years of sickness almost ended. I feel every root that riddles the earth beginning to unfold. But there is one anchor, still holding the shadows in place. The soul that brought it into being, for the land to heal. Ketheric Thorm must die.
Oakfather preserve you.
Greeting.
Such a headache.
How can I help? Would that I could, but your entourage is full.
Wonderful.
Let me work my magic.
At least things have stayed interesting.
I'll kill you so badly!
No matter. She wishes for Ketheric Thorm to be punished. Her darkness... a bit crowded, don't you think? Lead the way.
Direct me.
No time to dally.
Never a dull moment.
What's on your mind?
Well met.
Go ahead. I'm listening. No rest for the wicked, I see. I have power enough to share. Lost in thought.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Thy wit, dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Lurking in this cursed gloom. Certainly wasn't this. Glimmer of hope amidst the darkness.
That's one way of looking at it. You could also say it's a prime target. The one pocket of light in the gloom.
Should just about do.
Oh,
Just
pragmatism. Thy
Just
name is
about.
Shadowheart.
We shouldn't hang
You're
around
not wrong,
too
though.
long, though.
Best we keep our sojourn here to a minimum.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land. Take care now. See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land. Take care now.
Mole can be cranky and mean, but she looks after us. So, stock up, all right? Because you need all the help you can get to bring her home. Pleasure!
Wait. Hope the trousseau comes through.
Yes, we wait. If we're called, we join the fight against Ketheric. And with the true soul, we will land the final blow.
Seems someone's been skimming our supplies. Is anyone keeping an eye on those children from Elturel? Maybe not, Mom. Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good. We'll leave soon, and we don't want any surprises.
Its death was surely a
Yes,
great
Mom.
blow to the cult.
Trust no one.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers.
This place gives me the creeps.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Yeah?
Heap sight narrow.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
My apologies. Welcome back, True Soul. What news? My mistake? Your mind tastes familiar. Where are you reporting from? Right enough.
You'll find Z'rell in the audience chamber, True Soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Let's hope this Z'rell likes what we have to say.
Praise the Absolute.
Spiders in the dark. Many legs, many many voices. There is...
Oh, that's grotesque. Don't stare. You'll only encourage it.
Serve always.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
The disciple will want to see you. Through them. Welcome, True.
My brothers had the dreams too. Same as me.
Must have come in with the Drider, did ya?
Your family.
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above. But that will fit in my pack.
Araj Oblodra, trader in blood and the sanguineous arts. It is a pleasure to stand before a true soul, and your pale companion. I'd like to offer my services, if you're willing. I trade in blood, and the potions that can be wrung from it. I'm more than happy to make you one, if you'd honor me with your blood. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself. Research, naturally. A little experimentation, perhaps. I have an innate curiosity for all things sanguine. No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together, I'm here, although perhaps there's one more thing we could discuss. Your friend. He's a vampire, no? Or one of their spawn, at least.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. I assume he belongs to you? I'm sure he really believes that. How utterly adorable. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion, I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
I'm sorry. You want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes, I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale, but it's yours if you bite me.
I will have to decline.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge?
I'm sorry, but could you excuse us a moment? Are you actually asking me to do this? Trading me for some potion? Because there's something wrong with her blood. I can smell it from here. It's rank. That would explain the stench, yes. I've already had enough illithid filth in my head. I don't want it in my stomach as well.
I don't have all day, true soul.
All right. Thank you. It's still a no, I'm afraid.
How very disappointing.
Thank you. I appreciated that. So this is the abode of our dear Absolute. It's about as cheerful as expected.
Now that would be a...
This is the seat of the Absolute's power. Whatever the heart is, it's connected to this place somehow. I must find out.
Moonrise Towers. If this is indeed the very center of the Absolute schemes, then the source of our problem must be in here somewhere.
Welcome back, true soul. Thankfully, I wasn't in it at the time. My cousins did like to boast about their view over the Claw Rift. And now their bones decorate the bottom. Come back any time. Welcome back, true soul. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. Well, that's why we're trading, no? I assure you, the potions are more than worth their weight. Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well.
brothers. Sister. Pray the absolute... to stand this close to her.
Each pack of can't trust them to sweep the stables, let alone swing a sword. Not for me to say. All I know is they're bloody useless round here. Of course, and only she...
If you have coin, then show it. Ha! The Absolute needs warriors for her crusade. Prove it! Who's singing your name? I'll give you that. Songs lie. Flesh can't. And you look plenty battle-worn. Want anything from my stash? You pay less than the rest. Slaughter!
I never learned the words.
Yes, you did. She gives them to you freeform. Can you hear her?
Many hearts.
It's Roa, you.
Many thoughts. One mind.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. Of course. Just before some godless... A pity neither of us saw what happened. Better to keep that... Quite a god to bring them all together. And quite a fool who'd draw that... So don't go kicking the hive while there's still some honey to be had. An honor.
Bear keeps looking over. I'll feed him his own loincloth.
How
These are our allies, Erna.
My brothers.
I'll handle the diplomacy. You just keep looking pretty.
They wouldn't admit it.
The Absolute calls us all to her design. Your family will answer. Eventually.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the... Bless... I bow, but the Zentarim prefer to look their business partners in the...
For another in the business? These faithful folk don't ask for much. Just some cargo.
Oh, true soul! I couldn't burden your spirit with such material concerns. But I'm always happy to trade. An honor.
close to her power. Make it.
I wouldn't have if not for the lantern there. To think the absolute grace is such a creature.
Mind never quiet.
We are each of us threads in her design.
You'd fight. I know.
Don't mind.
Come on.
Hush! No! You fat.
This is the spot that's marked on that map.
Yours is the one who kicked. Fortunately for you, the slithering vermin I hunt has my attention. For now.
You excavate the empty caverns of your useless mind, shoveling, dozing, blasting through the smooth brain. How the kitty cat mewled when your boot stamped upon its tail. You are the black cat crossing the path of the living. The pleasure of the memory dribbles out of your leaking skull into the very air. A memory won at the cost of a piece of your mind. You were in this tower before, that much is sure.
I'm way too big.
A moment, truth. You use now. I've shut. That is the gift the Absolute gave me. Oh, what would you like him to do? The prayer.
You feel her will.
No, Barnabas. We talked about this.
Like rope.
No.
Another parasite.
All trace of restraint is gone. You'll surprise.
Many die.
We are each of us threads in her design. Even though...
What a day. Still breathing. Just despite everything.
Just leave the bloody true souls to their business.
And what's to say they couldn't be us?
And what about them? They hang around this door like a bad smell.
The dreams.
The Absolute calls us all to her design. Your family will answer. Eventually.
That's curious. Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
Through a narrow crack in the wall, you hear something shift against stone. The pulse of a crawling, living thing. You can't quite catch a glimpse, but you recognize this feeling. The same alien presence you felt on the Nautiloid. Your awareness unfolds, expanding through every wall in the tower, every mind. A vast living network extending down into the dark, where something wakes.
God, what is it?
It's a trap.
Tendrils snap like iron cords around your wrist. That presence in your mind looms large, closer now. With a soft sucking sound, your hand pulls free. The flesh within the wall retreats.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried I'd have to get involved. Now, let's keep our hands to ourselves, hmm?
Where do you hail from?
I was a farrier in Gasarin Valley. The dreams came.
My brothers have the dreams.
I will not be slandered! General, you saw my reports. You know it's not my fault.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
If I had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash!
Oi! What?
You scrag!
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers?
Yes. No!
You blame the Absolute's Chosen for your failure?
Of course it is not the General's fault.
Whose then?
Zarel's mind is a steel trap, but you cautiously ease your way in. You just need to shift her focus a little.
I'm being unkind. Anyone might have struggled with such imperfect tools. Goblins are prone to failure.
Yes, it's the goblins' fault. They failed you, General, not me.
General?
Take Minthara below. Someone will have to consider her fate.
No! Please! Mercy! Please!
Bye-bye, Princess.
And the goblins, General.
You, true soul. You have seen what these creatures are capable of, and you have seen their inadequacies, isn't that so? What is your judgment?
You know I'm loyal! Tell him!
Enough! True soul, tell the General how the goblins served our cause.
Thank you! I'm glad someone noticed.
I'm sure they were very enthusiastic. But zeal without efficacy is for children, not servants. We are too close to the ending, and the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer. Kill them, quickly.
What? No! You creaking old bag of shit!
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
No! No!
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, let us take advantage of our surprising guest and their particular creative genius. I'm sure the results will send a clear message to the troops on the importance of discipline.
Of course, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. Here in the seat of the Absolute...
Please! You gotta help me! For old time's sake! No! Please! Oh.
Done. Nice and neat. Now, let's report to the lovely Zarel.
In another lifetime, you were greeted in this throne room like a god, not the living wreck you are now. Your disgrace has something to do with this Ketheric. You yearn to flay him until he forgets himself, as you have. With difficulty, you banish the pooling evil that bewitches your quivering limbs. Perhaps parts of you were scattered in this spire. Time to knit yourself together.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. must learn more about his power.
From this seat, Ketheric defied gods and raised an army for the Absolute. It is not particularly comfortable.
Oh, gracious one. It is a pleasure to be in your mighty sanctum. What can I do for you, my friend?
How can I help?
No one stopped me yet.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The root...
Even you, disciples?
Everyone. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how... No. Better yet.
Her mind enters you. A pool of warmth spreads through your mind.
Oh, I like you. That was inventive and efficient. Plenty. But I hoped someone of your... You came here...
She parts every emotion, soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
You took pity on one of Shah's sorry little followers. Or was it genuine affection? Let's take a closer look. With the Absolute, I have already... She gave me everything I wanted. Why not? She gave me the power, but I can correct... And the best way...
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers.
Indeed. The Absolute's love for him...
You feel her presence in...
The Absolute's blessings have far greater... There is a relic, the relic... But we have lost contact with him. Go there. Death, whatever has become of him, it is something that General Thorm desires. And I come... Hardly a surprise. We're protected. The shadow... Take one, but don't...
Watch your back.
I already get... So why are you here, instead of... Oh, good. I love answering questions. Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But have I not been clear? It is something that...
She's suddenly nervous, on edge. Talking about the relic makes her anxious.
General Thorm will not leave Moonrise without it. Fine. Talk to the Bugbear Quartermaster. Tell him he's to share my secret stash with you. Whatever Balthazar is looking for.
At least things have stayed interesting. This Gith slate looks like the other. Another story about the Githyanki prince.
Careful, I might. Let's crack it open.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
That's curious.
Was experimenting on the tadpoles, but they were already imbued with Netherese magic. So where did that magic come from?
On my mind. And, well, in it.
A goblet filled with the mutilated corpses of elithid parasites. Whatever ungodly experiments were performed on them carved into the benches.
A ritual circle. And a complex one at that. I've seen such a construction before in the writings of the Weave Pasha Raven, though his vision was not so tainted. Sigils are written. It's been most... Yes. Though...
Forget what Mystra wants. Think about yourself and what Lady Shah's power could do for you, Gale.
Very well. Stand back, if you please.
It doesn't take much. The sigils fade, the circle's tainted magic dissolving harmlessly into the ether.
Bad for a wizard who slept through his Kalashite lessons, eh? Did you feel that? If I wasn't surrounded on all sides by the darkness of the Shadow Curse lands, I'd think it was Mystra herself brushing against my skin. The curse that afflicts the land is an altar. I'm surprised she's left some tiny part of herself to watch over me, I think. A boon to help us... Ah.
crooked touch.
Still in control. Just.
Keep a blade close. Should be easy.
Today. How many die tomorrow?
Stand, soldier. Wait. Something in your scent is familiar. The General has led many soldiers, and your form is by far the sloppiest. Just be about your task.
What's that? Someone there? Oh, for a skeleton key. Why, that's almost beautiful. Imagine what she'd think if she saw him now.
Your desire?
There's no time to waste.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Ketheric's been studying something called the Apostle. But of which god?
Don't touch is he?
All right. What now? That's not what it seems. I see you, shapeshifter.
Let's have some fun. Let's do it.
Can't afford to let up. Time to deal some punishment.
Mistra Rill. Oh, yes. Full go!
Yes, soldier. Not your scent. Selûnite magic on your skin. The general... I died the same night she did. But he brought me back. Yes, soldier. You'd be the first of the general's soldiers brave enough to try. All right, that's enough. Not your... but he brought me...
Well, hello. Let's crack it open.
Looking ahead.
This is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell. Your conviction, should you transcribe... bad behavior caught this guard's eye. What do you have to say? You're free to go.
Let's move.
The Absolute Wardron's beetle took a liking to you, did she? Watch yourself. She breaks her toys once she's done with them. Slaughter!
Brothers, sister, pray with me while we wait.
I'm not worthy. I never learned the words.
Yes, you did. Can you hear her?
Many hearts.
You know, Minthara's still locked up somewhere in there. We could save her. Or not. What can I do for you,
Hey, soldier. No room in your party. What should I do? Let's hop. Making me sweat.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Keep your distance, darling.
Seek and you shall find me.
I've got a long road ahead.
To stand this close to her power. I never thought I'd make it.
I wouldn't have if not for the Lantern Bearer. To think the Absolute Grace is such a creature.
Well,
Now there's a name.
didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Florenta the Garotta. She was the close... The fact that she knows where I am, where I might be going. Let's hope it doesn't come...
She came...
Soul coins, huh? This could come in...
Sure, for... Didn't you want the coins or not? She, the
Thanks, I guess.
This...
He should have known. Better to die 1,000...
Karlach, last...
That's all.
That...
Well...
You got... I did my part. That means our business is done. Unless you've got... I better hope you can...
Then the dreams came. My brothers had the dreams. Same as me.
The Absolute calls us all to her design. Your family will answer. Eventually.
Is that blood? No. Never mind.
You were adored, Minthara. She bloodline and is you.
Minthara is mine.
Come to observe, true soul. She is a lesson. We are erasing her. Willful. Wrong.
What is this? Pity? Rebellion? Blasphemy? Stand down. I think not.
Poor fucker.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
You dared scar my mind. I will gut you. Warden!
Let's go. Down the hatch. I expected to be greeted as a hero. I didn't think anyone would come for me. Erasing my thoughts. Agreed. Make haste.
Let me guess. The Absolute is the only way. Don't bother. Why don't you and Zevlor take a long walk off a short cliff?
Your conversation has been cut short. These prisoners are for Disciple Balthazar's attention only. Your association...
You want to help? The gnome's couple cells down. I can't...
You ordered that guard about as if you were the Absolute herself. What do you want with her? Were I to get such help, I'd be appreciative. But Barcus, well, if he's sick, I reckon you and I were meant to meet. Efficient. We need tools that... whatever...
Not you. Keep your bloody thoughts to yourself and your head down. You set foot in our tower one. I assumed you over your name, your place, respect. Regardless, know this. I am the warden. The prisoners are my charges, and I answer to Disciple Balthazar himself. Stay on my good side.
Your mind swirls with information and interesting.
If you are going to stare, kindly do it else. My face might be bland, but yours? It is now carved into my memory. He is chief advisor to Jen. A pity you already fit. Indeed. He sounds important. Anyone who refutes the... I am a busy woman, true soul. What is it?
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Need to learn the hard way.
Let's have some courage.
Well, look what we have here. Forever, pal.
What now?
This area is off limits. Perhaps the guard can be convinced otherwise. Congratulations. You're being arrested for assault. Judging by the look on this guard's face, you're getting off lightly.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Time to kill. Let's turn someone inside out.
Take you. Let's get going.
Well, some rest's better than none.
Open this cage, you munting asshole!
Easy.
Not as bad as it could have. me.
Unless this evil can get us out of here, I don't want to hear of it.
Your feet fly fast, my friend. Any luck with those tools?
Tools! Bless it. We'll grab you, however, are the clincher. Once we move, keep the patrols busy. If the bastards spot us, all of bloody Moonrise will come down on us. We'll move.
No time to rest.
We must leave. Lead the way.
You have my attention.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Minthara is supposed to be in a cell. You have some explaining to do. The guard is happy to let you pass.
I would have preferred to bleed them.
Can't give up now.
Tactical.
Can't even catch my breath. What path lies before me?
I miss this. Step quick.
Tormented!
Yes? Right away.
Let me recite their demise.
Stop the evil ones! Stone, help me free the boat.
Behold the dance of death.
Seems like the best way.
Go for the throat. A better position. Shall be done.
Close ranks.
Shall we cut and run?
Onward.
Nothing will stand in my way. All right.
Kill again.
Let me strike.
Ready for another round?
Stop the evil ones! Stone, help me free the boat.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Heating up.
Blood comes easy these days.
Put him up.
Shit! This thing is chained up. Keep them off me!
Your flesh shall mend.
Gods, it's hot in here. The hammer's gonna fall.
Keep the bastards off me! I'll take care of the meat.
Put the wind back in my sails.
Boat's good to go. My plan for now is to hide out on the water. Unless you have a better idea. Safe?
Drift through the dark until time, skill, or luck brings you to Last Light's dock.
Hold there! No one gets in without being tested. Commander Jaheira's orders. Here, form a line. Let's see.
The Absolutes, what? What do you do?
If not, well... Now, form a line. That's it. This
I last left Moon. Now I leave as a...
The artifact connects with the prism, your dream visitor. Her mind reels.
There is much we must discuss. Do you have a safe place to camp nearby? Goodbye for now.
I wish I...
What's on your mind? You saw... If she'd been nothing worth reading. And a devil will... Hey, soldier.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Oakfather preserve you.
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. Perhaps later she'll be too late. I would urge you to... Shame.
It does. They broke. What? We must eradicate them. All that. Swear that you will keep the prism. Now, rest well. General, that is... Isis, we must... Now, rest. We will... I intend to call...
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a private conversation in a more suitable locale. You are speaking to a mere projection of Gale. His appearance, his voice, and a certain measure of his personality, reconstituted in this case to play as emissary and usher. Would you care to join him? What little I could glean from the portion of his mind that is open to me, it is a matter most urgent. Gladly. Simply follow yonder path, and soon you will find him. I love this time of night. There's an almost reverent silence that accompanies the peak of darkness, when you'd almost believe the dawn will never break. The cradle of eternity. The timelessness of lovers. That most beautiful of fantasies. I will be. Soon. I am perhaps just one hard day away from being without any troubles at all. This may be my last night alive. I wanted it to be under a canopy of beauty and wonder. I thought this place might bring me peace. I thought it might make the weight of what I must do feel a little lighter. But I'm not so sure. Thank you. But even if we do find another way, perhaps this is the right way. The end fate wishes for me. There is no point in running from the inevitable. Better to meet it on my own terms. I can feel it. Ever since we set foot in this strange, corrupted land. The closer we get, the heavier my own heart becomes. Stay with me a while, will you? Day will come all too soon, even in this place. Yes, but there is so much to live for and so few moments in which to house it all. Damn you. Damn you for giving me so much to care about. Our friends, our adventures. This would have been so much easier if it was just me. But it isn't. If there is a way, any way, to save all that's grown dear to me, I want to seize it. I just cannot fathom what that might be, other than to fail Mystra and condemn the world. Stay with me, will you? I don't want to think of it anymore, but I don't want to be alone either.
Let me out!
I was hoping to speak to you, as a matter of fact, about the night you were kind enough to keep this melancholy wizard company. I wanted to thank you. I was sinking into a dark place, but you reminded me there is still light in the world, if I should care to look for it. You may well have prevented me from doing something very rash in the near future. I count myself lucky to call you a friend. Careful. I may just take you up on that. Alas, no. The charm Elminster granted me requires my death as the spark that will light the orb's fuse. Making myself invulnerable, immortal, or in any other fashion unkillable would Render it useless. And gods only know what it might do to the orb itself. Still, I see no harm in learning what we can about this night song. And if we manage to find it, the harm will be all Ketheric's. So, well worth indulging our curiosity.
You wish to consult me? I take no responsibility for the lives I took. The tadpole. Every action, even the absolute. I fought and would blow when we won the day. No. We must find it and destroy. I took up my oath. Though my faith is shattered, my oath endures. It is not noble. We are all that stands between this. A disparate collection of vagabonds. She is tolerable, but her faith in the Lady of Loss is poisonous. The Night Singer has some admirable qualities. Far more than... Take the child. They would have... I can tell you this. He's been deprived of freedom and strong blood. While those addictions have their hold on him, he is still a slave. Free. What purpose does he have that does not involve his master? Astarion, he will... When the time comes, we must hope that he does not only take Cazador's... I have encountered... Meeting Lae'zel makes me wish I knew more of... Whatever culture you and I once used, most give... Some, like Lae'zel. The wizard, no. It is pointless. In my experience, the moment they leave their libraries, wizards have the life expectancy of... Either the enemy recognizes they are a threat and kills them swiftly. Our wizard. I will reserve my social graces. He is exceedingly self-righteous. Amusing, considering he bound himself to a devil. Will does... It is a... I have never... I often... She exists in the moment, and she will burn out and be gone in a moment. Then speak. Very well. Who's next?
All is ash and meat.
Once she gets to know me, I'm sure she'll open up. She's just waiting for someone ready to listen. Oh, would that I could. But you're on... Wonderful.
In my years as the Blade, I've witnessed count but Thorn. And lest we forget, we've a devil...
It doesn't seem long ago that Minthara would have sought to kill us. And now we've welcomed... He's trouble. Worse, he's a traitor. I'd join you, but things are looking at... Wonderful.
Oakfather preserve you.
The Drow is unpredictable, uncompromised.
Once again, you're...
More writings on Orf. The Prince of... Praise be... This is more than a fable. It is not Kithrak as a child. Tiem... If Alaman remains the Queen, anything...
Hey, soldier.
I want to be clear. Letting Minthara tag along with us was your idea, so if you wake up with a dagger to your throat, that's on you. Excuse me? I would never. But fine. Take her if you wish. Just know I'll be resting with one eye open. What now?
What to do?
I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first. Got to trust Jaheira to come up with one.
I don't.
I do.
That's why we're still standing around.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land. Take care now.
Yeah? Deepside narrows at night time. 2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
See any movement out there? Count your lucky stars. Too dark to tell.
Oh, thank the gods.
Ah, everyone seems to be quite you. Wolverine! Where is he?
We're bruised.
You think I wasn't?
What exactly?
Did you enjoy relaxing here while I battled that wretched duck?
I'm sorry.
We're all safe, Roland. That's what matters.
I thought... No.
Thank you for saving me.
I've lashed out at you, drunkenly and otherwise, and you helped anyway. You didn't deserve that. I'm sorry. And thank you. You went out of your way to help us. It's only right you get something in return. Here. I hope it helps.
Wolverine!
Ah. What? You but...
I said go home!
Please. Now, if you don't... Well, the brilliant... Now. I believe her is one and the same. Wolverine can be a little... Well... perhaps Wolverine is right. Oh, that's all right.
Yes, we wait.
Any word on Thaniel? Is he all right? He is? Thank you.
Two steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
You're...
Come here, darling.
Maybe not. Thank you for... Thank you for...
I owe you my life.
For a walk?
spend a long time moping down here, did you?
I couldn't bear to be around the others. They all seemed to be coping so much better than I was.
At the ready.
It's so dark out there.
It must have been quite a view. Before the curse.
Well, at least there are still flowers here.
All is ash and meat.
Good man.
What's that?
Where lies your...
The waning moon.
Indeed. A fair... The murdered lie silent. The raven asks, will... Depends. This woman, yet she... They died because of her. And death, through it, I can summon her spirit. And force her to face
Your mind swoons with
No. I offer you a chance to avenge this murderer's victims.
I thank... Go...
The air stirs in trepidation. The Raven always knows to punish a murderer. If that is not enough, leave. I have no time for those lacking commitment. We have it. Her lies, her guilt. Well, and you will be the judge. Make her beg. Make her suffer. Careful. Witness.
said I was gonna be punished. That you'd be the judge. But I didn't mean to hurt anyone. I said it didn't. The Dark Justicia promised she was gonna chat with him. She gave him a dagger on the count. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything. You're right. I'm a kid.
You broke her most Perhaps you have done. Here.
I say bye, but you'll be dead.
Careful, I bite. Salutations.
What's next?
No one stopped me yet.
Crooked touch.
I have such a headache.
Sigils.
Zyrel, Minthara, whoever you are, leave. I shall carry out General Thorn's will alone.
Here lies Melodia Thorm, beloved wife and mother. E Amiel Telere Manon here.
Merkel symbol.
Trust no one. With pleasure. What's that? Bodies, bodies everywhere, yet not a drop to drink.
What to do? Looks like there's a temple under this place. An open tomb.
More to this place.
Empty.
I'm sure of it.
How considerate.
Nothing. Isabel's sarcophagus. Before Catherine brought her there.
place is more dangerous than I thought.
Well, my day just improved. Did you want that almost? At least he's proof you can turn from Shah and...
towers. It makes the urge hiss within. It was part of your Ketheric lost his daughter, but the bastard knows why you lost everything. Ketheric, helming a Sharan army. He's hiding his own past, just as he's keeping pieces of yours. Ketheric, helming a Sharan army. He's hiding his own past, just as he's keeping pieces of yours. Moonrise Towers. It makes the urge hiss within. It was part of your disgrace. But how?
This must be the way forward.
Nothing over there.
The Gauntlet of Shar. I can't believe it. Overwhelming. Worship of Lady Shar is you. I know. Normally it would. The old ways were lost over time. Now.
This temple certainly is grand. Well, it's a rundown bearing the weight of centuries sort of grand, which is my favorite kind, incidentally.
I feel the weave growing more distant by the moment. We walk Shar's path now. Best we don't spend...
A Sharan structure. Going by the design.
Shar, singer of eternal night, protector of the lost, from light into darkness. Give your life to the shadows. Offer your pain to Shar's embrace. Hear the night song. The answer lies in darkness.
Shar's warriors must not be caught. Must not be tricked.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for
No earthly voice. I think the Lady Shar speaks to us.
Taking what they hold dear.
Wonder what's past this.
In darkness, beauty is equal and wealth unseen.
Looks like an ambush.
Death's cold grip.
Swords meet sorcery.
up.
Lance board is set.
Take you.
Right tool will do the trick. Wish I had a bag of holding.
I do like it down here. It's nice. Homey.
This is a dedication to my goddess's power and dark beauty. Homie is not the first word that comes to mind.
Feed your bodies and rest your minds. Lady Shah needs her warriors strong and ready.
Unworthy. Unworthy to walk among friendly bones. Leave!
Nothing stands out to you.
Try it. Lot more guts than...
No escape.
Place of offering to the Dark Lake.
You kill me. Every little death fills my head with terror. Keep your word, and we will reveal them to you. And all but we all remember a name. It shouldn't be just crumbs of a life.
The way she leered at me. The blood merchant. I can't get it out of my head. It isn't like me. Not like me at all. I was being too... precious, wasn't I? We could have used her potion. A moment of unpleasantry doesn't matter if there's a fine reward. I should have just gritted my teeth as always and let her have me for a bit. There's nothing more desirable in the world than a vampire, is there? And when you've been through all I have, you damn well are going to fight with what few assets the gods give you. But a part of me feels sick when I think about getting on my back for breadcrumbs again. Enjoyment? That didn't come into it. I never had a choice. I have bedded thousands of people. Half of them I barely remember. Most of them didn't even grant me temporary bliss. It should have been so easy to let the drow use me for her fantasy, but perhaps, you showed me I have enough strength. I don't need to. I can stop using myself. Stop being used. It isn't worth the scars anymore. What can I do for you, my... It isn't like me. Not like me at all. I was being too... precious, wasn't I? We could have used her potion. A moment of unpleasantry doesn't matter if there's a fine reward. I should have just gritted my teeth as always and let her have me for a bit. It isn't. Even if I'm free, I can't escape my body. And the truths about it I know. There's nothing more desirable in the world than a vampire, is there? Haven't you been through all I have? You damn well are going to fight with what few assets the gods give you. But a part of me feels sick when I think about getting on my back for breadcrumbs again. I had nothing at all for so long. Not even my body. That was owned by Cazador. To be sent out to tempt fools into his palace. I have bedded thousands of people. It should have been so easy to let the drow use me for her fantasy, but perhaps, you showed me I have enough strength. I don't need to. It isn't worth the sky. Ah, my favorite
Something in the air down here.
Shah's domain indeed.
Even when the faithful abandon them, sacred places do not.
Ketheric so.
A temple dedicated to Shah. More than a temple, perhaps.
Shah's